Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have completed fourth chapter of statistics, so that part 1 of statistics is totally over. Now 4 chapters are also over in this accountancy. Now we are going for the fifth chapter. The fifth chapter is the most difficult chapter of this part 1, and it will take so much time. In exam only once MCQ and one big sum of 8 marks will be asked, but for that concepts are so much to learn, because in a big sum there are small adjustments, and that small adjustments are of different types. First that we will learn, so it will take nearly 7 to 8 days for learning that concepts. Small sums, because small sums will not be asked in exam. Big sums only will be asked, but for that solving big sums we are having small sums as an adjustment. So that things are there, plus big sums are there. Big sums, there are so much big sums, but still according to the new course, according to the new guidelines of the government, as I said, so much is deducted. So from this chapter only the last topics are deducted. All the previous topics are also to be taken, because they are all important concepts. So now we are starting this chapter. There are so much types of small sums. So friends, please be attentive, please attend the lectures properly. Otherwise, if you are not aware of this chapter, you will not be aware of 6th and 7th chapter both. So if you are not understanding 4th chapter also, in 4th chapter sacrifice and gain we have learned, and some journal entries we have learned. So you have to aware about that journal entries plus sacrifice and gain, so that you will understand some things in chapter. And after completing this chapter, we are again now continuing account only, now no states. But for learning next chapters, you need this chapter very clearly. Normally this chapter, if I am teaching in school, then it normally takes more than 1 month to complete. It takes 40 days when all the concepts are to be covered and no concept is to be removed. It normally takes 40 days, because I am taking the topic, each and every topic very clearly, so that you are all aware. But it's your problem that you are not taking it seriously. I guarantee that what I am teaching, if you are taking it seriously, then never you will forget, and nothing is to by heart in that. Think the problem is that you all are not interested. Still, if I can see the views of previous 15 lectures from today, then average views on our video are also 7 to 10. If I will tell to someone that I am daily recording the videos and the views are only out of 35 only 10 views, and in that also some other people are also watching excluding you, if they are having the link, then I think from you people of 35 only 5 are watching, and 2 or 3 are only sending their works. Other walls, I don't know where are they. Our school is only the school which is teaching through YouTube these important subjects that I am teaching. No other schools is teaching in such way. So by chance, if you are not present in the online lecture, then your part will go, and directly after reopening the school they will continue the topic which they have left. But here it is benefit for you. You can watch any lecture at any time as per your convenience. We are not telling that to watch in this time or that time, it's as per your convenience. Many of time when I am taking the Google Meet lecture, then most of you are telling we are outside, we are here busy, we are there busy. No problem, you are busy, but still you have some time, no? Don't waste time in watching these TVs and movies and all these web series. I know most of you are doing nowadays that only. You do, then web series question will not come to you in your paper. That I am telling you clearly. Okay? In exam I will not ask that what is happening in this web series and which are their characters and how much episodes they are having. I may not like to discuss this thing now, but it's important, because if I am checking the data of previous 15 lectures, then average only 7 to 10 views are there. I think what you people are doing, if you are not interested, see, still you leave the school, no problem. But if you are there in this school, then do watch it. This is the last time I am telling, otherwise I don't have time to waste this. I have so much work to do. Why I would have to waste time in this vacation also? Still I am teaching. What is the need? No others are teaching. Any other school is not teaching, not our school, any other school is not teaching. All the online sessions have been stopped. They are doing their work and enjoying. Then why I am daily taking the effort? Am I something special person to always do the effort for you? So if you think that I am correct and it is our 12th standard and we have to little bit be serious, then you do. Still, if school will reopen and any of you are telling anything, then nothing we can do. At that time we will say nothing we can do. Neither the school nor me or not any other person. Because we are having the proof of all these lectures. Nearly it is the 66th or 65th lecture, I don't know the number, I have to see it. Average views are only 7 to 10. And in that also if I deduct 4 to 5 other people who are still watching my links, that are our ex-students, then what will be your number? From 35 or 36 a class, if 5 students are watching, then actually this thing is to be stopped, because I also have so much works, everyone has so much works. I am not free that I have to daily watch record this lecture and send to you. I don't have any free time for you. So it's up to you what you have to do. But I am doing my responsibility. So my responsibility will be over, and no one can tell me that it's your fault. Everyone understand this thing properly. Now it's not my fault. Previously it was mine because we were not having the setup. Previously all were telling that why I am not starting the things. If I start the things, then I will start properly. If I don't start, then I don't start. See, if I am stopping the lectures, then never it will start. And no other person will also teach, that is my guarantee. No other person will teach my subjects, that is my guarantee. If I am stopping, then everything will be stopped for you. Because I have that power to do that. I don't have to say these things in lecture. But still you understand. Okay, let's start the chapter. So the new topic, admission of a partner. Now what we will learn in this topic, so in previous chapter, that is reconstruction of partnership, we have learned how to reconstruct the partnership. That is in 3 ways. Changes in P&L ratio between existing partners. We are changing the P&L ratio. Second topic is for admission of new partner. If there are 2 partners, third is coming, so a partner is admitted, what are the effects to be given? Retirement of a partner. If 3 are the partners, one have to retire, then what are the effects to be given on profit or on goodwill or on the assets and liabilities of the business? And whenever we are reevaluating these assets and liabilities of the business, what profit or loss we are getting, that is to be distributed between old partners. So all these things we are learning in this chapter. Admission of a partner means reconstitution of partnership. With the admission of a partner, the existing agreement comes to an end and a new agreement among all the partners, including the new partner, comes into existence. The capital contribution by the new partner, his share of profit, goodwill and other conditions are agreed upon. The new partner on joining business becomes liable for the liabilities of the firm and is also entitled to have a share in the assets of profits of the firm. Section 31 of Indian Partnership Act 1932 provides that a new partner shall not be admitted in the firm without the consent of all the existing partners. If all partners do not give consent, then we cannot admit a new partner unless it has been agreed otherwise in the partnership agreement. A new partner may be admitted in the continuing firm because of following reasons. Why a new partner is coming in the business? What is the reason behind that? Many are the reasons. Number 1, when the continuing firm needs additional capital. If one person will come, then he will bring some capital for us. So we are benefited with the capital. So that is also a reason for admission. When the continuing firm requires additional managerial ability. If one more partner will be admitted, then he can also manage the business, so your managerial capacity will increase. When any continuing partner retires or dies, if one partner is dying or retiring, then another should come, otherwise business will be divided or there will be a problem. When skilled and efficient employees of the firm need to be continued in the firm, therefore he is admitted by the firm as partner. Any of the employees who are working very good, now they are admitted as a partner because we need them, we cannot forget them. for the distribution of risk of partnership firm. This is very important. If our business is on the risk, then by distributing this risk, by admitting the partners, we can distribute our risk. So these are some of the reasons. The share of future profits with the incoming partner received is equal to the sacrifice of profit made by existing partners. This is very important. Suppose profit of business is suppose 30,000. Now there are only two partners, A and B. So each will receive, if the ratio is not given, then each will receive 15,000 because the ratio is equal. Now if there are three partners, then again we have to distribute equally. Now profit share of A and B will decrease and C will increase. 15 minus 10 is 5, 15 minus 10 is 5, so 5, they will sacrifice for C. Now as new partner is getting the share of A and B, the new partner should give some result for that. This is very common thing in accounting, that if you are giving something, you have to take something. Give and take. You give, they will take. And you give some return for that. If we are taking the loan, then we are giving the interest. So same thing will happen here. If these two partners' shares are decreased, then this partner will give something to them. The new partner compensates the partner or partners with the sacrifice in profits. The amount he pays against this share is called goodwill or premium for goodwill. Besides the goodwill or premium or goodwill, he also brings in capital, gets the right in assets, and brings goodwill to get the right in profits. Amount of capital remains in the firm, while the amount of goodwill is distributed among the partners in sacrifice relation. C. Goodwill means the priority or the good name or the good profits of the business. Till now we have understood goodwill is a very good thing about the business because it shows good reputation, good profits. Now these profits, good profits and all the good things, good name of the business is earned by A and B. And if C is coming directly, he cannot get the benefit of this. So for that, C has to pay some amount for that goodness, for that goodwill. So the amount which he will pay to the existing partners for their sacrificing share is called premium of goodwill, and this premium of goodwill will be distributed among partners. They will take and he will give. Okay, and capital will remain in the firm. Okay, so this is some of the introduction of the chapter. Effects of admission. What are the effects that we don't require? Now, the important thing about this chapter is on page number 144. At the time of admission, after this 7th point we are having next point. At the time of admission of partner, following adjustments are required to be made. So which are the things we will learn in this chapter? Calculation of new profit and loss sharing ratio and old partner sacrificing ratio. It is having 8 subtypes of sums. Only the first point is having 8 subtypes of sums. So now you think, till now if you are still taking that account is nothing, we will by heart and if we are getting the marks. No, this is not standard 11th. In standard 11th also you are facing so many difficulties. And comparing to that 11th standard, nothing we have learned till now. This chapter is the starting. Till now only trailer you have seen what is the account of standard 12th. Now actually the web series is starting from now. My web series is starting from now. That in a single chapter only one point is having 8 subpoints. Second point, accounting effects of goodwill. It is having 6 subtypes of sums. Now why we require this thing in exam? Only one 8 marks big question will be asked like final accounts. But solving this adjustment is very important. If you don't know these small sums, then nothing you will get. And these small sums, I have so much good tricks. I am doing a single points hard work, but you are not taking, it's your problem. I will teach each and every point, no point I will leave. Because it's my responsibility. But problem is, it is one-way communication. I am communicating, but your response that required is not received. No problem, I don't have any problem because I have hundreds of students. If still you people don't learn, then it's not a big thing because I am doing hard work equally for everyone. Equally I am doing hard work. Other students are getting benefit, they are taking the benefit, they are getting good marks. Still the people of you people are not taking the advantage. That is the big point. It's as per you. I don't have a problem. Okay. So calculation of new P&L ratio and old partner sacrificing ratio is having 8 subtypes of sums. Accounting effects of goodwill is having 6 subtypes of sums. Then accounting effects of profit losses arising from revaluation and reassessment of liabilities. This we have learned from the previous chapter. If any asset is increasing, then profit. If any asset is decreasing, then loss. If unrecorded asset, then profit. Unrecorded liability, loss. Decrease in liability, profit. Increase in liability, loss. All these points again are repeated here. But the important thing you have to know. If you are knowing the previous chapter very well, then you are not facing any problem here. Next. Accounting effect of accumulated profits, loss and reserve. Only 2 entries are remembered. All the credit balances, partners are credited and these balances are debited. All the losses having debit balance, partners are debited, they are to be credited. But which are they? General reserve, workman compensation reserve, contingency reserve, investment fluctuation reserve, P&L account, credit balance. All these are to be distributed among partners. In the same way, P&L account, debit balance, advertisement suspense, advertisement campaign, research development expense. Important thing is you have to remember the concepts from that previous chapter. Both these concepts, third and fourth, are from previous chapter only. And they are not having some 8 or 9 types of sums. They are only having the concept. Same concepts here. Adjustment of changes in capital. These are about big sums. But that big sums, 5 sums are removed. All the difficult sums are removed. All the easy sums are removed. So if you are really taking the benefit, my friends, once more I have to tell, all the difficult sums, all the difficult long sums are ignored. Only easy sums are there in chapter. So if you think to start from today, then also you can get good marks. Now I will not tell any time for good marks. Okay. So this is our chapter. Today we are starting changes in P&L ratio. In that we are having 8 subtypes of sums. So I am taking each type. And we will call each type as case 1, case 2, case 3. First we will start with case 1, it is having 2 sums in exercise. Then again we will start with case 2 having 1 sum, case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6, 7, 8. Then we will take the goodwill point, it is having 6 cases. Then we will learn this reevaluation of assets and liabilities. Then we will learn about the reserves and then we will start with the big sums. But most of the teachers are directly starting with that big sums because they think that you know all. Nothing you know actually. And they are not taking these things very in detail. But I will take each and everything in detail. Okay? Yes. So we are starting. Write the name of chapter. Chapter number 5. Admission of partner. Okay. Now in that we are taking first topic. Changes in profit and loss ratio among the partners, that is calculation of new ratio of all partners and sacrificing ratio of old partners. So this is our heading. Changes in profit and loss ratio among the partners. And in that what we will learn? Calculation of new ratio of all partners and sacrificing ratio of old partners. All and old has a difference. All means including new partner, old means the partners which are already in the business. Now it is having 8 subtypes of sums. So for that we are taking the first type, that is case 1. Again I will repeat for what we are learning these small sums and why we have started with this, because on page number 154 what you are learning in this chapter, 5 points are given. In that first point we are starting, and this first point is having 8 subtypes of sums, small sums. But for all the sums you have to calculate new ratio and sacrifice ratio. For all the sums you have to calculate new ratio and sacrificing ratio, and it is having 8 subtypes of sums. See, the first type is starting from here. One is written, case 1 is not written, but I have made the things for you that I will teach. Okay. Yes, so I have made things in my mobile. So I am giving the notes. Case 1, heading, when old ratio and share of new partner is given and sacrificing share, sacrificing ratio is not given. So this is the heading of this case. How will you identify the adjustment, or how will you identify the sum? In the sum, old ratio and share of new partner will be given, and sacrificing share and sacrificing ratio will be not given. Sacrificing share and ratio will be how old partners will give to the new partner. How old partners will give their share to new partner, that thing will not be given. What will be given? Old ratio and share of new partner is given. Now, which are the steps to solve the sum? You don't have to take step 1, step 2, but which are the points in which order you will calculate the sum I am giving? First, you will start with assumption. Assume total profit 1 rupees. You will always assume in this type of sum total profit 1 rupees. Then you will find out remaining profit. Then you will find out what? Remaining profit, and the formula for remaining profit is equals to total profit minus share of new partner. Total profit minus share of new partner. Then next step. Now you will find new share. New share is equals to the remaining profit, what we have found in previous step, multiply old share. Then you will make the denominators equal. Make denominators equal and find out new ratio. And at the last, old ratio is equals to sacrifice ratio. When sacrifice share, now I am writing in short, and sacrifice ratio not. So these are the steps, or this is the order to solve the case 1 sum. See, I will repeat it again. Now we are only having small sums. They are not asked in the exam anywhere. They are asked in the big sums as one adjustment. It is just an adjustment, but still it is having 8 types. So here the thing which you required is that you have to understand what thing is given in the sum. In the sum, we have to always calculate. See, our base thing, our main thing is to calculate the new ratio and the sacrificing ratio. In the sum, our main thing for all the cases, for case 1 to 8, our base is to calculate the new ratio and the sacrificing ratio. And according to the information given, we will solve the sum. And in case 1, what will be given? See, you don't have to highlight this. For your understanding, I am highlighting. In this case 1, old ratio and share of new partner will be given. Other nothing things are given. So how will you start the sum? You will start the sum by assuming total profit 1. Then you will find remaining profit by the formula total profit minus share of new partner. Then you will find new share, remaining profit into old share. Now you will make the denominators equal and you can find new ratio. See, you have to find new ratio. As I said, all these cases are for finding the new ratio. So we have found the new ratio. And old ratio will be equals to sacrifice ratio for this case, because here sacrifice share and sacrifice ratio is not given. So see, answer for sacrifice ratio is also given. Old ratio is only the sacrificing ratio. So for any type of case, that is for case 1, or you don't highlight, okay? You don't have to highlight this. For case 1 or 2 or 3 or till 8, main thing will be for calculating new and sacrificing ratio. See, this is calculation for new ratio, and here old and sacrifice will be equal because sacrifice share and ratio are. You don't highlight this thing. Now we are solving it sum so that you can understand. Only remember this point. Assume total profit 1, then find remaining profit, then make denominator, then find new share, make denominators equal, and find out new ratio. Old and sacrificing ratio will be equal here. Okay. So now we are doing a sum so that you can understand. See, I have made these steps for you people only. In this lockdown, sitting at home, I made these cases for you. And I have made these explanations because you people can solve the sum. જો આ લખેલો હશે તો કામ આવશે, આ લખેલો હશે તો જ કામ આવશે. બાકી હું આમ સમજાવી દઈશ તો કાંઈ કામ નહીં આવે. એટલે લખેલો હંમેશા વાંચી શકશો. એટલે આ વસ્તુ સાચવીને રાખજો. એક્ઝામ ટાઈમ આવશે ત્યાર પછી એક એક વસ્તુ આમ રિપીટ નહીં થાય. આના અંદર સબ પોઈન્ટ્સ ઘણા છે. તમે એક એક ડાઉટ પૂછો આવશો એ સોલ્વ કરીશ. બાકી તમે કહેશો કે આ ફરીથી ભણાવો તો એ બધો લખેલો છે એ સ્ટેપ પ્રમાણે સમ સોલ્વ કરવાનો હોય. ઓકે, યા. Now the sums are given in exercise. Page number 204. In page number 204, question number 3, and we are having 15 sums for it. We are having 15 sums for it. Now I will first give which sum is for which case, because you can understand clearly. Sum 1 and 2 is of case 1, so write C1. Third sum is for case 2. Then fourth sum is for case 3. Fifth sum is of case 6. Sixth sum is of case 4. Seventh sum is for case 4. Then 8th and 9th will be of case 8. 10th sum is of case 5. 11th sum is also for case 5. 12th sum is of 5 and 6 both. 13th sum is of case 7, and these are having no case. So write in your textbook itself near to the sum. First and second sum is of case 1. Third sum is of case 2. Fourth sum is of case 3. Fifth sum is of case 6. Cases are differently, okay? Fifth sum is of case 6. Sixth sum, seventh sum both are of case 4. Eighth and ninth sum are of case 8. 10th, 11th sum are of case 5. 12th sum is for 5 and 6, what we have learned, mix. 13th sum is for case 7 and 14 and 15 is for no case. So now we are solving this first and second sum. Exercise. Question number 3, first sum. Now you read the question and you understand that as per the case 1 information is given or not. As per the case 1 heading, in the sum only old ratio and share of new partner should be given. Sacrificing share and ratio are not given. So let's see if they are correct or wrong. So you read the heading of question number 3. For all the 15 sums, you will calculate new share, new P&L ratio and sacrificing ratio. For all these 15 sums, you have to calculate for each sum new ratio and sacrificing ratio. And in that now we are going for first sum. A and B are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. So 3:2 is the old ratio. They admitted C as a new partner for 1/4 share in profit. Share of new partner C is 1/4. Nothing else is given. You have to find new ratio and sacrificing ratio. So first we will write the information. We will leave some line, we will leave some space and we will write A is to B. We will write old ratio 3:2. So we will find old shares is how much? His share is 3, total is 3 plus 2, 5. His share is 2, total is 3 plus 2, 5. Then share of new partner C 1/4. Is it right? Now you read the heading of case 1. Old ratio and share of new partner will be given. On that basis you calculate new ratio and sacrificing ratio. So now I have given the steps. How to solve the sum? First start with assuming total profit 1. So assume total profit is equals to 1. After that what I given, as we are having total profit, now we are finding remaining profit. Remaining profit is equals to total profit minus share of new partner name C. Total profit is 1, share of new partner is 4. How to solve? I have explained this thing in chapter number 4 also, that for sacrifice and gain. What to do? If nothing is here, then denominator will be 1. Now what is the first step when there is minus or plus? Multiplication of both denominators. 4 ones are 4. Now cross multiplication will start from the second. 4 ones are 4. Minus, then minus. 1 ones are 1. So the remaining profit is 3/4. Remaining profit is 3/4. Now what was the next step I have given? New share. So the formula for new share will be new share is equals to remaining profit multiply old share. So which is the first partner? A. So we will write new share of A. What is the remaining profit? We found just now 3/4. Multiply. Now we have to multiply. Here it was minus, here it is multiplication. Old share of A is 3/5. See, now for this type of sums, never you will cut. Here it is not possible to cut the terms, but never you will cut. Cut na karvano padega. So multiply. 3 3s are 9, 4 5s are 20. 3 3s are 9, 4 5s are 20. When it is minus only it is cross multiplication, but when it is multiplication directly, 3 3s are 9, 4 5s are 20. Then new share of B. Again remaining profit is 3/4. Share, old share of B is 2/5. 3 2s are 6, 4 5s are 20. Now again one more partner is there. New share of C. Now C's old share is not there. C's old share is not there, so remaining profit also will be not there. So new share of C, here it is written share of new partner C is 1 by 4. It will not have remaining profit because the reason is it is not having the old share. See here, old share is not given for C, so directly 1 by 4 is to be written. Now, next step I have given, make the denominators equal. Make the denominators equal. So see, this is the answer for here, this is the answer for here, this is the answer for here. Now denominators upside both are 20, 20. Here it is 4. So with what term we will multiply this term to get this? We will multiply with 5 because our base is of denominator. So whenever we are multiplying with 5, we are getting 5 by 20. Okay? So again I am repeating the whole sum. A and B are the partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. Then they are admitting C as the new partner for 1 by 4 sharing profit. So 3:2 old ratio, 3 by 5, 2 by 5 is their old share. Share of new partner C is 1 by 4. Assume total profit 1. Then second step is remaining profit. Total profit minus share of new partner C. 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. How? 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4. 1 ones are 1. 3 by 4. Now for new share, remaining profit multiply their old share. So how to find? The remaining profit is 3 by 4. The old share of A is 3 by 5. So 3 3s are 9. 9 by 20. New share of B, remaining profit is 3 by 4. Old share of B is 2 by 5. So 6 by 20. Now friends, new share of C. C does not have old share, so C will have only his share 1 by 4. Now we have to make the denominators equal. Here both are 20 and here 1 is given as only 1 by 4 is given. So by multiplying 4 with 5 we can get this share. Now we can get the new ratio. How? 9, 6, 5. 9 is to 6 is to 5. A is to B is to C. New ratio. So new ratio between A, B, C is 9 is to 6 is to 5. Now, next step, old ratio is equals to sacrificing ratio is equals to A is to B, 3 is to 2. Because in this question, sacrifice shares are not given and sacrificing ratio is not given, so this is our answer. So, these answers are to be found. Only this thing is required in this chapter. Okay, so first sum is complete. Assume total profit 1, then remaining profit, then new share, make denominators equal, and find out new ratio. Old ratio is equals to sacrificing ratio. Now we shall do second sum. First and second sum are of first case only. So today we are completing the first case and both the sums related to it. So again the same thing we will do. Now question 3, second sum. Okay. A and B are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 4 by 5 and 2 by 10. Okay, old ratio is not given, simply shares are given. They admitted C as new partner for 20% profit. Now the information in this question is little bit tricky. Information is little bit tricky. Okay. A is to B. Their old shares are given. What share? 4 by 5, 2 by 10. Now first is the thing to make a proper old share and proper old ratio. We cannot say old ratio is 4:2 because for telling it a ratio, the denominators are to be equal. So now you are having two concepts. You can make 5 as 20. You can make denominator 5 as 20 or you can make 10 as 5. Both things are possible. So old share 4 by 5 is to 1 by 5. Now here we are cutting by 5, so here 1 and 5 remaining. So old share is 4 by 5, 1 by 5. So old ratio will be 4:1. Now share of new partner C is 20%. Directly like the previous sum they are not given 1 by 4. Here they are given 20%. So as you know from 11th standard Now you cut this thing, so what will remain? 1 by 5. How? 25, sir. Okay, so now these things are proper. Old ratio we have, share of new partner we have. So again we are starting the sum. Assume total profit is equals to 1 rupees. Now remaining profit is equals to total profit minus share of new partner C. 1 minus 1 by 5. So again nothing is denominator, so 1. Okay, so 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 1 ones are 1. Answer will be 4 by 5. Next step is new share. New share is equals to remaining profit multiply old share. Okay. New share of first partner is A. Remaining profit in the sum is 4 by 5. Old share is also of A, 4 by 5. So 4 4s are 16 by 25. New share of P. Remaining profit 4 by 5. Old share of P is 1 by 5. So 4 ones are 4 by 25. Then again one more partner, new share of C. Now for that directly share is given 1 by 5. So now both are having 25 and this should be done 25 because others are not done. Here you should not cut, here always you multiply. So 5 by 25. So between A, B, C as denominators are equal, new ratio is 16:4:5. New ratio 16:4:5 and old ratio is equals to sacrifice ratio between A and B is 4:1. So today our case first is over. Tomorrow we shall go for the second case. I hope everyone is getting my things and send the things to me as soon as possible.